The other day, I was trying to find something that I wanted to show my friend that I'd saved on Instagram. And while I was doing that, my friend saw that I had a lot of these K-drama reels and videos saved. And my friend immediately went, "Oh, you're into K-dramas." I am pretty sure it was not supposed to be judgmental, but the tone came across to be. And I feel like I've seen this scenario a lot of times. It's not just in terms of K-dramas, but in terms of K-pop, BTS, any culture that is different and that has people obsessed with it that other people cannot understand. Especially girls who are into BTS get put into this category, which is kind of like crazy and obsessive and for some reason girly. Art, whether it's in the form of music or it's in the form of cinema, you can't really be judgmental about it because each person at the end of the day just vibes to something and likes it. Coming back to K-dramas, recently they've like really blown up and there's been a lot of hype around them. So today I want to dive a little deeper into them and see if it's worth the hype, are they actually good, and if they're good, why are they good? The first thing I want to talk about are the characters. Most of the K-dramas that I have watched have had really good characters who are really well developed, and it's not just the main leads but the supporting cast, the secondary characters as well. For example, I recently watched Business Proposal and it's a rom-com, so it had like a main lead couple and then it had a second lead couple. And sometimes the second lead couple had a more interesting story and more chemistry than the first. Another example is something like Vincenzo, which had so many different characters who each had their own personality. Secondly, I feel like it's very aspirational. K-dramas have like these people wearing really good clothes, really good houses, offices. Everybody looks really good and they have amazing skin. So everything is really aesthetic and that's a really good beginning anyway. The next thing I want to talk about is variety. So K-dramas have a lot of variety. They'll have everything from sci-fi, rom-com, drama, coming of age, action, mafia, everything. This basically just indicates that there is something for everybody, but it also brings up another point of how cliche are they. And I won't lie, I feel like some of them that I have watched are pretty cliche, but I feel like they cater to an audience which is a mass audience that does enjoy it, like even I enjoy. Also, I've realized that the more you watch world cinema that caters to the mass audience of that particular place, you'll realize that human beings are pretty much obsessed with similar stuff. It's all about like corruption, the government, romance, marriage, coming of age, learning something. These are just human emotions and that's why it emotionally appeals to you as well. Realistically speaking, you might watch a K-drama and think, okay, that was really cliche, but I watched it for some other reasons or didn't watch it. Or the other extreme would be you would watch something and you would be like, oh my god, that was so good. Both extremes happen. Next, it's a very sweet mix of TV-like episodes and online releases. The recent releases of K-dramas also have between 12 to 20 episodes, so they are not too long, and what this does is that the story doesn't unnecessarily get dragged, because however good a show is, if it gets dragged unnecessarily, it is gonna become boring. The biggest and the last point I want to talk about is the culture that we see through K-dramas, which I feel is really cool and also a factor why it is appealing. You're watching a culture different from yours and you will learn so many small things just by watching it. Like you'll always see them remove their shoes outside the house, or the way they bow while greeting each other. Then there's the way intimacy is portrayed, which is so in contrast with the way it is shown in American, British or European shows. If you have watched a Korean rom-com, you will know that the main characters would probably hold hands in the third or fourth characters, and even that would be a big deal. I have to say though that there's one thing that is really problematic in K-dramas, which is that you are gonna have intense cravings to eat ramen. But that is a problem that you can solve pretty easily. So to conclude, are they worth the hype? Are they actually good? I think it depends. It depends on your own experience. In my experience, I have had more times where I've been like, oh, that was really good, that was really different, like wow. Then I have been like, oh, that was cliche and boring. So that is it for today. Let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts about all of this. Do you like K-dramas? Do you think they're worth the hype? Do you recommend them to your friends? And which ones do you recommend? Which are your favorites? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and I shall see you next time. Bye!